that broke up. I'm really sorry. I hope many of you come back. So the candlewick cowl is what I'm wearing now with 2 skeins of this woolstock worsted. And so look at all these fabulous colors. It just is, it's a Aran weight, so it's a heavier worsted. And we had a really hard time deciding on the colors. This one, of course, color draws the eye, so you go and you look at the sample. But we have these great ones, and again, really hard to choose. This blue would be classic with a little flex in it, and I love how Sarah has this elongated stitch in there to give it some texture. Short little seam. It took me like 3 minutes to sew up that seam for that, and we were done. So this is the Candlewick Cowl by Sarah Keller at Not Another Hat. So that's another new sample that we have in the store. And now I want to give you the tour of our Copper Corgi pop-up. So I know I'm going to be putting some other pieces on. So Sarah DeRue of Copper Corgi visited and celebrated with us last week, and we were convinced her to let us keep her pop-up through the end of the month so that we can share it with you. So one of the pieces that I was wearing was our Wonder Woman shawl made out of Copper Corgi. She actually had some of the yarn in the pop-up for this, so we made kits. We've only got 2 of them. So they're on the website. If you go there, before I get the link up, you go right to Copper Corgi pop-up, which is on our front page, and then you'll see the link to the Wonder Woman shawl, which we have 2 of in this exact color. But we have lots of other colors that would be really great with it. And thank you guys all for coming back over onto the other one that I don't know why that one shut down. But you know, stuff happens. So let's just show you some of the stuff that Sarah brought us. It's all over our center table. We were really thrilled to have people come and shop with us in person. And so we made a great display. And I'm going to show you here some of the Savannah sock that she brought with us. This is, when we've asked Sarah what her favorite color is, this is it. T for 1. Savannah sock has amazing yardage, 490 yards. I don't know that we have any other fingering yarn that, unless it's a special production, but as a just standard rule for it to have 490 yards. Great twist on it, super beautiful colors. Sarah just does an amazing job, and I'm very grateful to have her stock our shop. So let's put some things together for some, so I was grabbing you that, but I want to show you how we could maybe put some together for some different samples too. So there's the Wonder Woman shawl. Then of course our favorite Tamdo is also knit in Copper Corgi. So let's put 3 together for that, from what we've got here. So we have Spanish moss, which is also in our regular rotation. You could do that with, this one here is called Good Compost. And maybe put that together here with Curtain Call, and you could make a Tamdo or maybe a stillness shawl. Might look really great in those 3 too. You can text us today at 229-236-GOAT, and we can help you put together colors for different combos if you want to see those. Say you want to do a Wonder Woman, but you don't want to be too on the nose with the red and a yellow. You could do, let's see, somebody did that in the Shoreline Silk. You could do, which I'll describe in a minute, you could do that in these 2 colors. You could use our Westjack Kid and Cashmere in the Shoreline Silk and do a Wonder Woman like that. Or maybe you want to make a top like Melissa. Melissa made this one here. I believe this is the Rocket Tee. And so we've got some fingering weight for that. And so also you can see how cool this is, even though it was a variegated yarn. So it was variegated like this with lots of different colors in it. And I told you what that one's called, Curtain Call. Yeah. So she brought lots of those. We have a few more of this one here. This one is Carolina Fibers Ghoulish. So it's a great Halloween color. This one is also a special edition called Crush MS. Sarah is a big marathoner, and this was something that she did to support multiple sclerosis treatment. This one, I have to say, I was really thinking of hoarding for myself, but I did not. It is Depth. Ooh-wee. Which one of you guys is gonna have that one? I think we have 2 or 3 of those. This is Overripe Avocado. I think Sarah and Alicia have the most witty names in their pattern, in their yarns. And I would put Overripe Avocado with T for 1 and do a Wonder Woman. That would be really pretty. And let's see what else. Oh, this one's really pretty too. This one is called Iron Ore, and it's a dark blacky, inky color there. Oh, and one more, Berry Fallish, called Level Up. Ooh, that's so pretty. So how would something like Level Up do? You could do a 1 skein shawl, and you could do this one here. This is Tammy Gore Sonoya, and that was also a very variegated yarn, and it could look like that with this, and it would be really cool. Then she brought us Glitzy, which is first debuted with our Fuzzy Fix box and is now part of her regular rotation. It has 480 yards, which is a lot, and you can see the glitz in that, right? Still great twist, but then a little bit of glitz, not too much. It's not too sparkly, too glittery. I can't stand glitter, it gets everywhere. This does not go anywhere. It is in the yarn and just the right amount of it. This one too is one I was thinking of hoarding for myself. This is Trembling Earth. I love Trembling Earth. And then this one is Old Country, kind of a purplish color in there. And then this is going to be really interesting. This is Cashmere. So I'm going to hold on to that for just a second because I want to come back. Which one is this? This is Leaf Peeper. Oh, that's just fall in a skein right there with just a little bit of party. And then this one is That's the Way. So the cashmere, let me show you what I want to say about the cashmere. The cashmere, look at how the silk and the wool take the dye completely differently. These are the same colors, same dye formulas, but they just take the yarn, the yarn takes the dye completely differently. So let me talk to you about the Shoreline silk, because that is really pretty. And here is a sample. Oops. In the Shoreline silk. Let's see, I forgot what this one's called. This one is called Storm Shawl by Joji Locatelli. So that's really pretty. 1 skein. This is 100% silk. It's a silk noir. It's a rustic silk. So it's not slippery, but it feels really light, really kind of has a nice hand to it. Sarah was wearing this super cute top that Barbara's already bought some silk to make it with, and this one's called the Valademosa top, and we'll put the link up for that with the Shoreline silk. And so we have cashmere, we have WestJack Kid, we have some of this color, which I just love, a good yellow, Dune Daisy. Let's see if I can turn and you guys can see me as I just mess up our beautiful display. Oh, this is the one that she made just for us. It's called Fuzzy Fete, F-E-T-E, like a little party, because it was our 8th birthday, which we're still celebrating. So we have that, and we have quite a bit of that, so if anybody wants to make a top with that, that would be really great. Let's see what else I can show. This one's really pretty. We've got a couple skeins of Swan Song. Nice, beautiful, neutral, but not boring at all. There is one wearing and tearing in there. Let's see what else I can show you over here. This one here is Into the Woods, sorry. Nice kind of purpley thing there. So I love this Shoreline silk, which also debuted for Sarah in our Fuzzy Fix box this year. So we really like working with her. Oh, here's some more of that Dune Daisy. So plenty for a top. And this one's really cute here called Custard Pie. So those are in the store and online, and we are ready to help you with those. And then last but not least, we got some skirts. So let me back up the camera just a little bit so you can see these skirts here. Dee sent us some skirts this time. So here's one here. It's I'm not going to remember the names because they don't have them on them, but we do have them on website, and each one is, there's just one. Occasionally we see one again, but it's nothing that I ever count on. So this one I know is charcoal. It has the word charcoal in it. And let's see here. This one is, I do know this one. This one is Orange Farm. And let's pair that with some yarn. That's going to be the fun stuff. I would probably put that with Dune Daisy and wear that with a t-shirt. That would be really cute. Or even this custard pie would be really cute too. So that's Orange Farm. Then there is, this one is something about chocolate and chandeliers. So I think that is really beautiful. Let's see, I'd probably put a brown with that. I'd put T for one. I'd wear T for one with that. I would make a top, or that which would make, all this would make a great gift for somebody. I would make a top or a shawl or even a sweater, you know, a lightweight cardigan to wear with this. And then we have these. This one here, this is has the word paisley in it. And I love a good green, and so I would put, let's see, I would use maybe that. No, that's the way it doesn't quite look like. Oh, let's see, this one here. Party in the Shire would be something really pretty with that. That's a Savannah sock. And then we also have this one here. This is chocolate. I think it's and there's mint. I think there's mint in the name. We have pictures to go with it, so you don't have to guess quite as much as I'm saying here. And this one is Party in the Shire. I might not do that one with it, but let's see. Maybe that's the way. Or I'd probably go back to maybe Trembling Earth. Or T for one. That's the ticket. And then we got two maxis in addition to those two, those others. So we got this one here, which is orange something. And so I have the links written on the page too, so that you can see that. Another question I get a lot of times is, do they have pockets? No, they don't have pockets. And we have one size fits most. We have the circumference that it would fit comfortably on there, so that you can look at that. The maxis are just a little bit thinner so that they're not too heavy and all down. The others have just a really great drape to it. So we got this orange, and then last but not least, we have this maxi here with this super great fall print, which would go, maybe it would go with the fuzzy fete. Looks really cool with that. This one here, what is this here? Last Stand is really nice with that also. So I've kind of made a mess over here showing you all these things, but I can't imagine a better way for me to start my Saturday. I love my Ela cardigan. I'm going to go put the links up for all you guys, and so that if you have any questions about making it or how much you need and all that stuff, you can text us today. Melissa, Jennifer, and I are ready to serve you. So thanks for watching and coming back when the first one kind of stopped midstream. Thank you.